Now whip it good.
Hello, hello, welcome to WIP IT Thursday. Looks like I'm running solo tonight. That's okay, I got plenty to work on. I hope everyone's doing all right this week. Got plenty to keep me busy. Got playing around with some new heads for some characters. Prints turned out really nice. And that's maybe a couple different try making a new head for Prime. Don't know yet. They look promising. These have not been in the UV chamber yet. They're still not been cured. But take a look. I printed out some the other day that were too big. But the neat thing about these, how they print, that neck piece is super soft, and I can just trim it off, and it saves me some work with the Dremel. I got these two. This one too small last time, and these too big. This one was just right, so this one make me an extra one of those. I put plenty of drainage holes in it. Cut the neck off of it. Did one of the already printed. Oop, and it's in the floor. Hopefully it didn't break. All right. Yeah, I cut the neck off of it to see what it looked like. Not perfect, but not bad. Nose is a bit big, and then the head could be rounded in the back a little bit, but not bad. First. Trim it quite nicely. I don't quit dropping everything and break everything. Didn't realize it when it's interesting about these. Load them up, it looked like the head was hollow, but it was actually solid on the previous ones that were too big. So the second time around, I hollowed the mesh, I hollowed the head out and used a dig a hole feature. I wanted to cut this off, the necks off before I cure them. These actually worked out really good. Well, I still have to cut out some of this material here, but where I hauled the head out won't be so bad. See if I got the sizing right. This time, first time I print these, I got the heads too big. So, let's see if second time was the charm. About out of Tough Stuff resin. I ordered some more. This one almost cleaned up nicely. Almost could use that as like a cowl for like Batman or something. Hear it. All right. I'm curious. Bigger, too big for this figure, but it almost works like a cow. Hey, Nemofield. Got one more of these cut off. Glasses. I was really surprised how thin it printed the necks off these. They're like super thin. Okay, cool. Yeah. I made this one taller, just the scales, and this one's just a straight down smaller head from what I did before, adjusting the scaling. This one actually made narrower and taller. Well, it's same width as this one, just made the head taller. Actually not bad. Not too shabby. They look the same. Now, got these. These almost look like turned out to end up looking like Hugh Jackman. Actually worked out really good as Hugh Jackman heads. This one's slightly bigger. I just want to get the scaling right. Both aren't bigger than the previous. I think that one's the winner. The slightly smaller one matches up with this one better size-wise. Options. I like options. I am working on prime. I got final form prime. I tried out these new heads here. Plus, I still got my OG heads I got here. So I'm going to think about try some variations. Just for the fun of it. Okay. Let's put these in the cure. Also got my Wonder Woman eventually get back to work on. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna stick parts in the curing station right next to you. Well, I'm glad I called. Grab the hose. I wish I was ready to go in production. Thank you, Quinn. I was getting ready to stick these in the curing station. I realized I didn't get all the supports off. They're a lot harder to get off after they're cured. That's here. That's a support. Oh. And well, I've already cured this one. I forgot to get those off, but they're still in there. Yep. Let's see. Not too bad getting that one off. I think that's pretty close to a really good smart Hulk head. It needs tweaks a little bit. I just don't have the ability to model. Let's see if I can convince somebody I know to make some adjustments to it, because I like it a lot. For just the nose is a little too long, and back the head needs to be rounded out a little bit. But other than that, pretty damn spot on. Front view, it looks perfect. You got to get that printer out of the box, Alpha Proto. It ain't going to do no good in the box. Definitely game changer when it comes to customizing and be able to print stuff. And like this here, big reason I got a printer is like without it you're kind of limited with just doing old school methods, which is still fine, great, but I want I've never been able to do what I've been doing with the creating my own characters, get them just right, which I could make them still, but they wouldn't be as good. Those are cleaned up. That one. Oh, and I dropped that one. Hopefully it's okay because it's not been cured yet. Oh. Alfredo, I have to learn how to set up files for printing. It's a little. There's a free slasher program that Canon told me about. It works really good. It's just a little bit of learning curve too, like anything new. Check out the ones out the whole kid. Okay, good. All the supports. Yeah, I'll stick these up here. All right. Likely scam call, I'll try to call into my phone. Now, I'm gonna do some green stuff with this. I love how this turned out. That looks just like my artwork. And this one was fine when I was using it. Using all the parts I had, but this looks more regal. I like this a lot. All right, now let's go to that stuff to paper towels in there just to take up space until I put the green stuff in there. I took the cloth collar off that Don made for now until I get it fitted. I just want to do some test fitting. I printed a few different scales. Let's see if I can get it just right. A few different sizes. Which means I might make a second one of these and just different. Choose look up. Let's use a ruler. You have some different looks. I can do one with like a out the cape. Taking it. Now let's mix up some green stuff. Yeah, I figured out I can with the slicer, once I figured out you can hollow solid castings out, saves so much resin. So I printed out some of those, like these mammoth heads and they were solid. This one's been hollowed out, but some of them were like super solid chunk of resin. It's like could have saved a ton of resin by using the hollow feature. Damn it. Learn as I go. I'm fine with using all the new tools available to us now. Just adapt with the times. When the people start 3D printing first, and of course the printers were super expensive too. It's like, nah, I'll never. Plus, I didn't have a way to have models myself. Well, then along the man came Canon came along. A man named Canon came along. He sent me some really cool prints. Then we start working on different projects, and like, it was, yeah, it'd be a lot easier if you just I could just send you the file and you can print them all. Yes, it would be. And I appreciate him getting me into the 3D printing stuff. He's made some really cool stuff for me. I've got on his list to do a commission on my main villain, Nihilus. Sent him a movie Venom to scan. Now he's got a 3D scanner. And I thought the movie Venom would be a good base for him. Big and imposing. But not monstrously huge. And where he's slimmed out where he needs to be, it can be legs for armor on those. Just amazed how well that did. Mm-hmm. And we'll need some more. Underestimated like how much I need it. Maybe. Yeah, I think I'm gonna need a little bit more. My curing thing is being very loud. don't know if y'all can pick that up in the mic. Alpha Proto, you did get like a resin printer? Or did you get a FDM printer? What body is this? This is a kind of a concoction of different figures. It started out as a Dormammu or Red Skull style body. I hated how flat the pecs were. So I made a push mold off this to give him larger pecs, because it was just flat chest, no muscle. And also didn't like how small the arms were. So the arms are from Frogman, which is also Doc Ock. You can get a Frogman super cheap. I just bought it for the arms. I got pins in the biceps, not in the forearms. The forearms are elbows. Forearms are from Red Skull. I think, yeah. The bracers are from Modern Hercules. I trimmed down the fit. I put the dazzle on them, painted them up. The boots, the legs are the Dormammu, or what do you pronounce that? The boots are from Long Shot that I sculpted on, and I found these like filigree things off Sculpt 3D. Printed them out really small in pieces and connect them together to make the pattern. The belt's from Dormammu, and I found a skull. Of course, if I did it now, I'd change it to a lion head. Changed it up on the character design, which I can do the second one. This is when he's doing nefarious stuff. He wears a different outfit. I found this like little box thing on Sculpt 3D. Wrote out some green stuff and stamped it. Uses like texture stamp to do the filigree on the belt. That's a rolled out thin green stuff. Trimmed down the fit in the Dormammu belt. And Don made the cape. Which turned out really cool. Took a few figures to get that just right, to get them nice and bulky, but then they come out with the new chameleon body, which would probably just worked pretty good on its own, which I might use one of those to make a second one. Even like the bandolier on the chameleon might work out pretty good, where he's the emperor, ruler of his nation, like a Dr. Doom archetype. I'm painting this head up for alternate for lore with the new Hyperion head. I just got on the body for painting. That neck is loose. That happens sometimes when you heat them up in water, hot water. The neck joints get loose and you got to tighten them back up. Son of a crayon slayer, hey now. Hello, hello. Mixing green stuff. I don't know if I got enough. Cut out some more, put in here, but the cavity's big. Deceptively, those cavities are quite large. Need to print a water slide. Take some measurements and do a water slide for his logo. I don't know if I want to try to measure it out and do the border of the logo, the water slide. It might be tricky with the contour of the pecs. So I may just do that with gun the marker and do the leaf, not the leaf, the feather pattern on the chest. Ragnar Arts, hey, how's it going? Pretty good. Mixing up some green stuff to fill in the cavity on a new head sculpt for custom I did have done, but now I said I wanted to. Alpha Proto showed a new tool that I was able to create new heads with. Works damn good, too. Amazingly well. I cleaned up some artwork of my character. Cut it up where it had the neck. Well, I've already trimmed it off here, but haven't ground these down yet. But works better if you have a neck on it. And it made a full 3D model of my character's head. And damn, amazingly good quality. And even if you're not perfect too, you've got some 3D modeling skill, it's a good, cuts out a lot of time starting base. It's like I just did it for test. I just want to see what I do for the Hulk head, Smart Hulk. That's pretty impressive. Got the schnoz a little big, and I'd like to have the head come back a little bit further. What is that program? It likes stuff that looks more realistic, 3D. So I like 3D'd up my artwork and just use that as a base. H item 3D AI. Hey, you can see my face, my bearded face. That is what I was using, and look at that stuff. This is using those picture references. It's like 3D casting. So this is the first one I tried with. I took the neck off, and it kind of pinched the head too much, and had the jaw back too far. So then I tried it with the neck, and it turned out much better. I think when I scaled it, I made it just a little bit wider. That's what LTX Studios. That's what I was using them to convert my artwork into 3D looking images. Use that for the upload. I'm game for using any tool that's going to help things out, and that's really damn cool. I've tried them before, and they were like not that great. It's like the did good. At the time, I thought it was done pretty good. Like the Meshy AI, this is a low poly one. I got better poly ones elsewhere, but I thought those did pretty good. Then this one blows Meshy out of the water, and plus, it's not doing that whole here's low resolution version that gets you to subscribe. They give you 2 renders of full quality textured models. Per Google account. I have multiple, so I was able to do plenty for free. Now I will say I'd be leery to any new sites put in your banking information to sign up for. Tempted to get like a prepaid bank card, those like debit cards, and sign up if I need more models. That way I don't have to risk about my real account, banking account. That looks pretty damn good. They're much more regal looking. I like to have a better brooch piece, but that's what's done with Meshy. But this program wanted to do a lot better. And it did the crown for my Morgana figure, and super impressive. I haven't printed her yet, but look at the detail on the crown. All right. Working on this for a buddy of mine. He's going to be launching a new comic book, and he asked me if I can make a figure for his comic of his main character. Mr. Don's going to make a cake for it. Is this marker dead? This marker is dead. Well, I had somebody comment on my Instagram. I was showing people that tool for making the 3D models. He was butt hurt so badly. So I'm not a creative anymore. I'm just a hack because I used an AI tool to make a 3D head for me. Anyway, I don't sell anything. He sells stuff all the time on eBay. I'm not doing this to sell anything. I'm doing this for fun, and if I can find a tool that helps me with my hobby, I'm going to use it. And I appreciate it if that photo showed me that, and that's a really cool tool. Alfredo got resin. Yeah, cool. Definitely high quality. What you want for action figures, resin. Mind you, there are still uses for if you have them customizing too. Man, I see a One Oak Customs in those big giant mechs printing. Man, that's so cool. It's better to use 3D heads than original heads, in my opinion. It's if you're doing an original character, you can working with what you got. You can get an approximate. I like this, but it don't suit my character really. It's too broad, too squat, too young looking. It doesn't. Still looks good. I'll find another use for it. It's like mixing a Peter Parker hair, Hank Pym head, repaint the flesh tones, all that stuff. But pour it on. Thing is, the border's easy because I had the edge of the paint to go by. Tricky part is, do I want to? His logo design has an inside border, like a gap. Do I want to try to replicate that, or just do the feather on the chest, on the emblem? That is what I have to see. Maybe we could incorporate that border into the water slide. If I do water slide too, I gotta seal what I just did. So I put water on this right. Yeah, it's permanent marker, gonna marker, but water is still messed up. Plus I like to seal it anyway to flatten it out. I'm gonna do everything in uniform yellow as well. It's got different shades of yellow. I like this. This is Aqua, Mr. Hobby, Hobby color, Oculus Gundam color, Gundam yellow. This is the yellow I have on the chest and on these glove pieces. I don't have it on the hands yet, but I want to do the boots and the waist. I might keep the Superman mustard yellow on the belt though, because it looks like part of the character. Well, it looks like on his artwork. Let's see. I'm trying to pull up the artwork here. Well, some pictures it's all uniform. So this one, it's like it's got the black feather and the black border, just single like that. It's comic book. This is the official logo. And see, it's got that really fine edge around the edges of that. Skybreaker. And it's just, see, like the single black border. His original design, character design is like the boots are the boots. The gloves are like form fitting, but I had these morph arms in here. Now we'll get those off they're glued on the morph arms, and they're got a key on it. So I use hot water, got those off, hollowed them out, made them more they can slide on. I like that a lot. Still got the gold underneath though, so I might have to remove that and see it peeking out a little bit. Yeah, That's, if it's not lined up just right, you can see that gold poke out. Well, let's get rid of that. At least on the top. Or it all. Got the good stuff. The Winsor Newton brush cleaner and restorer. I hate they changed the formula in this stuff. The new stuff doesn't say restorer, and it won't strip paint anymore. This is my last bottle of the good stuff. Use it sparingly. I don't use the clean brushes no more. It's a waste. I just use the Mr. Color paint thinner, clean brushes. That AI model maker tool. It's, if you do non-textured, it's 40 credits. If you do textured, it's 50. They give you 100 credits free. So I just do textured because for the 50, once you use it twice without the textures, you won't have 20 credits left. It's not enough to do another head, so might as well just do full texture. I did try one render off straight off my 2D artwork, and it made a 3D head, but all of like the wrinkle lines on the face was like scarring. It was like etched into the face, like flat, thick lines. Kind of put you in mind like a. I don't have a copy. I don't have pictures of it, but put you in mind like an old video game, like blocky 3D model looking. It was kind of neat looking, but it wasn't anything I could use it for. Another friend of mine tried it, and he did the 2D artwork, and it just made a flat model, no artwork. No 3D depth to it. Alright, yeah, I'm just going to do the top gold. I'm not going to bother doing that because you'll never see it. And I don't want to use all my Winsor Newton. And the gold came off the PVC plastic easily. When I was getting it off at torso, man, that was a chore. Gold did not want to let go. Even with the Winsor Newton. I ended up doing like a scrub it with the Winsor Newton on the front. Then after it dried, I ended up doing some fine sandpaper on the back to break up the paint before using the Winsor Newton. Sometimes it's best to break the surface like that. It's being stubborn. Cool. Not a perfect match for the green. Mixed up some Tamiya green and some black. To get it close proximity when I need it. Kind of dry brushed over top the base green. Adds a little depth to it. Now this is the new Hyperion head. The mask is only, the domino mask is only painted on. So if you need a good strong head, jawed head, this is a good base. Yeah, my curing station just went off. Let's check some heads. Oh. Hot off the press. Okay. Get the smaller one. That's the small one. Those are the taller ones. These are squat ones. I guess people are basing off the toy. Because the toy of Prime has like kind of red hair. In the comics, he had brown hair. But I see people when they make customs of them anymore or do new artwork, they give him red hair. He wasn't a redhead. It's like, I don't know why they're doing that. Unless they're just using the toy for reference, but even on the box art, it's brown hair. You can see brown hair, red hair, or reddish brown. So I'm guessing they're basing that color, sandy, brown, reddish brown. But yeah, that's brown hair in the comics. Brown hair. I don't know why they use this artwork for that from the comics. Because Norm Brayfogle was iconic for Prime artwork. Never did understand why they gave, well, we got toy action features in the 90s. They gave somebody with super strength a helmet with a bazooka. Sector 2813, evening fellas. Hello. I haven't forgot your Superman figures. I got them right here. And can't believe he waited till him almost losing the license to finally make the proper Sawyer Superman. Well, almost. He did lose the license wait till he lost the license to make those, which he kind of backtracked when they first announced those. Those were going. The blue one was supposed to be like a gold label, like exclusive to a store and all, or GameStop. And then it got a wide retail release. And people told me they've seen the red one. It's supposed to be a Target exclusive at Walmart, which is weird. Yeah, that's true. When you fought what's his name? Adelon, the controlled like gravity, and yeah, you got smashed up pretty good doing that, trying to fight him head on. I dig that. What do you guys think? Based off the artwork on the Prime #1, the cover from Norm Brayfogle. I was iffy with it originally, but I'm kind of digging that. What plastics are you using for the 3D heads, if you don't mind me asking? I don't mind. I grab a bottle right now. The only reason I'm starting using it because Custom Camera in it recommended it, and it's really good stuff. There. Use any cubic tough resin 2.0. You can get different colors. I ordered 2 kilograms. It's cheaper to buy the 2 kilograms than to buy the one. One is $35. 2 is like $60 some. So if you're gonna print a lot, better just go ahead and just buy the bigger amount. I need to open it up a little bit more. Good, sit down there. That's right. And what I need to do is cut the back of the head a little bit. Just keeping it from going down where it needs to be. Just cutting down to the back, which is nice normally, but it's got such a broad neck. One of these here, I got to come down flat. Oh yeah, we got this, and I got my OG smiling head. I'm actually liking that a lot. What do you guys think? I got the angry face. Follow this one out. Heck yeah, I like that. More look at it, more like it. Oh, yes, she is now. You gotta paint more heads. Let's see what the bigger head looks like. It's the same width, just taller. Now let's drill this one out and see what it looks like. Dribble on dust. Good. And that looks good too, though. Oh, damn. So they're the same width, just this one's taller, this one's more squat. new sandpaper bit on that one. Bust it out. Don't do resin, kids. Now, this is the taller head. And this is the shorter head. They both look good in different merits. I think I like the shorter head a little better. What do you guys think? Versus this one. I guess they both look good. Alfredo like the shorter one better. It's what I'm leaning toward. I like it. It goes along with around about the same size as my original head too. This is an upscaled Hyperion head. Customizer Classman Customs. He used to have a shop, do casting, and you could actually commission them to do shrinking or enlarging stuff. And I got them to enlarge the Hyperion head way back when. As I start running out of them, I'll start to learn to cast. For a rounder head. Yeah, I think it works better too for like the rounder head works better for a more muscular character. I like it. So now we have consensus. We'll do the shorter, angry head. Cool. Drill that out, then hollow it. Meathead. It matches the meathead's aesthetic too. It matches the character design too. Well, it's actually directly lifted off the cover of issue number 1. get some more credits, I want to do a couple more heads too. That's same style. I got the artwork ready to convert, and it's now the credits. I get this a bit lower. Yep. Yeah, that looks better. Took the back of the head down a little bit more to have it. It was resting on the back of the neck. That's where the head stops. So, cutting that back lowers the head. And you do that to this one now. It sits too high. Cool. Now, boom, 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 boom. See how this looks. Oh yeah, dropped it down enough where that looks so much better. That's just prime. Oh yeah. Like that a lot. Heck yeah. Boom. Love it. And now I need a neutral face. I kind of like to have one that was screaming too. No, I'd have to go pick me up a prepaid debit card up, so sign up and get some more credits. Yeah, these things. It's amazing what you can, what it does. Thank you, Alpha Proto, for showing me this site. This thing is really cool. You know, some people get their panties in a bunch over it. If you're not going to adapt, you're going to be left behind. People can whine and bitch and scream all they want about that stuff. It's not going anywhere. Name of hell, anyone get the new Express Gene? Actually, I got one, and I got it for free. Got it and opened it up and looked at it. It was missing the green paint on her hip. Well, not green paint, yellow paint on her hip. I contacted them that there's an issue with it, and they refunded my money, and I got to keep the figure. So basically, I got fodder. Take a picture. Yep, here we go. Got the yellow over here. No yellow over here. Yeah, Alpros that just stayed ahead of the curve. Exactly. That's why I got into 3D printing, like the parts, because I was kind of getting left behind. Everybody's doing all these really intricate 3D printed parts, and now, so this head's. Wait, what? That's not. Okay, that goes over here. For a second, I was losing my mind there. I was like, that's not the right head. That was one of the bigger heads I printed yesterday. It's like, that's almost the same size. So it is the one I printed today. All right. We'll go with the smiling head first. Yeah, that looks good. Is that the same body as the new Psylocke? I have to look at it, see, but I don't think it is. The Psylocke's got a lot of new parts. I think she ended up being a whole new body. But I can double check that. They're both upstairs, and before we do the Friday show. I haven't done a Friday show down here in a while. I haven't turned that computer on over there in a while. I need to. I gotta do some work on it. I got Adobe CS6 on that machine over there, and I make icons for an application we use at work. And when I use them as SVG files, I'll save SVG files off that one. Same settings, everything. On using Illustrator CS6. Works fine. I use the same program, but with the cloud version, newest, greatest version, which has a lot of bells and whistles, which works nice. Saved in the same format, same size, everything. Don't work. I make the icons on my machine upstairs, then I come down here and format them. Technologia. enough. We'll see. We're about to mix up some more. Technology. With I've been working on the comic book story for my characters. After I've got the character designs the way I want it, I kind of did like didn't really have much of a backstory for any of them, and I kind of did the Stan Lee method, more with got all the characters I wanted designed, then I start writing the story from the looks of the characters, give them bios and background and story. I didn't have a story in mind for the characters until I made the characters. If that makes sense. The Marvel method, yeah. Now all my characters have backgrounds, bios, and character sheets. Well, I got a lot of that. Well, I got let's see, 50-some chapters written out, and which is 100, close to 180 pages story, the regular size sheet. Plus, after that, I got character sheets. And I go back and write. If I get inspired to, like writing a new character, I'm just working into story, add a new chapter, make some tweaks to other previous chapters, and incorporate it. So I wanted a werewolf-like character, but also want to mix it with Norse mythology. So came up with a character that's human that's been bonded to the Fenrir. Sorcerers came across Fenrir bound by the magical bindings, and of her powers, she couldn't break the bindings, so she took his soul and spirit and bound it to a human and buried his original body beneath the earth. Hello, sir.
How you doing?
Doing all right. Man, digging these new heads, man.
You know what? Those things look.
You know that dude
amazing.
got butt hurt.
Yeah. I know.
I don't understand why I got so butt hurt about.
Yeah, but what is what exactly is the norm now for heads? People usually get casts anyways, no?
It's how's that different from like technically casting a head is kind of copying someone else's work. Unauthorized copy of a head. So.
Okay, but you're doing original characters. You have it set in your mind how you want them to look. If there's nothing available, what are you supposed to do? They're actually your characters. It's not like you're copying anybody.
And I have hundreds. You know how long I've been working on this stuff. I got hundreds and hundreds of hours working on developing these characters, refining their looks. Hell, every week, it's like, well, I made a tweak to this character. I'll send you a picture.
You know what? Yeah, but was this guy like a regular like beforehand, or this is one of his first comments?
Well, he follows me on Instagram,
but wow, wow. I know you sent. I was looking at that message. I was like, wow.
It's like
I don't know. I don't get it. Alpha Proto says, sorry, I knew that could happen.
People just what? It's like I need to make a bunch of copies of this document. I'm going to handwrite them all out, or I'm going to use a photocopier.
Oh yeah, well if you use a photocopy, you're a hack, right?
Yeah.
What the heck is wrong with people, man? Oh well.
I just got my engine rebuilt in my Jeep. I paid someone else to do it. I guess I'm a hack for.
Oh, why didn't you do it yourself, man?
I know.
Yeah, Amos L says people are strange. Yeah, cue the Doors song, eh?
Man, look at this.
Dude, that program is amazing, man.
Yeah. I was thinking about getting a debit card where I don't have to put my regular credit card in, like those prepaid debit cards.
Yeah.
And get some more credits. Because I want to do, because it got these so accurate. It's the same head. This one's angry. This is smiling. Now I need a neutral, and I like to have a yelling.
That's what I'm saying, man. It's like sky's the limit with that, eh? It's like, geez.
Yeah. It nailed my Solarian character.
Yeah. I saw that earlier. That's crazy, man. So how does it work though? You need a.
I gave it a reference of my artwork. Well, works best if it looks 3D or realistic. So I actually use another program to make my artwork look realistic.
Yeah.
And use that as the reference. I tried it with the 2D art. It gave me a 3D head, but it had these really deep lines in it, like early 2000s video game or 1999 video game.
Yeah. Ragnar Art saying 3D printing your own original character's head doesn't make you a hack, it makes you resourceful. Exactly.
Yep. And mind you, Prime's not my original character, but they might as well be now. I think I got more ownership of the character than
Tell me about it, eh? Alpha says, honestly, if it was a modeler, I would use it to save time, then tweak things. That's what I plan to do.
Yeah, exactly. If I could model, make things easier, I could just cut the necks. Like I said, does it better if you leave the neck on the model.
Yeah.
Like on the artwork, I've had from the neck up.
It was like a bust, right?
Like a bust.
Yeah.
It works better if you have a bust.
Yeah.
I'm just amazed how damn well that worked. That looks like the cover of issue prime number 1.
Yeah. That's crazy, man.
I took Alfredo. I took modeling classes back in the early 2000s, but I haven't used it since then. I was level 1 Maya certified and like best in my class, and I couldn't make a spear in a modeling program right now. It's changed so much in 25 years. Plus, if you lose it, you lose it. If you don't use it, you lose it.
Yeah, but something like that, isn't there like always new stuff being added that you have to
Oh,
learn?
absolutely.
So that's what I mean. Even if you go a couple of years, you're so far behind.
Yeah. It's like I'm more proficient in like the 2D stuff, like Photoshop, Illustrator, and I've been using that stuff. It's version 3.
Yeah. So again, about that program, is it like you're only allowed a certain amount, or?
For free, you get 100 credits, and that gives you basically 2 heads, 2 generations. Not just heads, anything you want to generate. I'm using it for heads, but you get 2 generations for free. It's with textures. It charges you 50 credits. Non-textured, 40. But if you're not texturing them, you're not going to have enough credits to make another run. So I just do full texture.
Might as well, right?
Yeah. Whoever needed it textured, but so I got it.
Alpha says I learned Maya 9, but the interface of other stuff was not familiar with me, so I couldn't use those skills on anything else. But I did learn modeling and ZBrush in 2014.
Oh, nice. ZBrush was in its infancy back when I was doing that stuff. I guess this makes me a hack too, because I found this like filigree box thing on Cults 3D for free. I use it as a texture stamp for Solarian's belt.
Oh, you're a hack, man.
I know. I find like stuff on Cults 3D for free and use it. And I'm a hack.
Jeez.
The logic he was using, like, works about anything.
Well, I'd like to see Buddy's work too. By his name, he sounds like a customizer.
Well, he sells on eBay a lot.
Oh, so he probably sells heads. So now that you're not going to be buying heads, you're a hack.
No, he does like figures, but well, the thing too, finding a actual real 3D modeler to work with. How many people out there customizing it's on Instagram has been contacted by these scam 3D modeler guys?
Exactly. Yeah.
They pretend to be a 3D modeler to try to scam money out of you.
When I first started posting my customs, I was getting one every day, a friend request by one of these guys.
Yep.
And it was like one every day. I was like, wow. Alpha says I have ZBrush core, but I never use it. I mostly use Sculpt, an old free 3D modeling program. And he says that's a scam.
Yep, that's a scam. He's been contacted by 3 of them, he said. I get contacted by them a lot.
At first I was getting like almost every day a new one. I was like, what the hell are these people? I didn't know. And then I found out about I mentioned it to you a few times. You're the one who told me. See, that head looks so realistic, man. Oh,
yeah.
Wow.
Kind of got a Hugh Jackman feel to it.
It's crazy, man.
This is based on the artwork that Kevin did for me for Lower, his head.
Yeah.
I took it in that program to make it look like a 3D model. Then I took that, uploaded it to the program, and boom. What's kind of cool, it had the neck, and it's like really thin. I can almost like cure that and use it for a cow.
You know what? That's exactly what it looks like.
Like find one that fits it. This one. Probably like a. Ooh, there's a Vulcan. Right on Vulcan.
Office's cool Kevin Sharp art in 3D.
Yep. There you go. See?
That could work as an unmasked Batman, eh?
Oh yeah, you just put like a head over top.
Well, pretty much any character.
Any character for Cal.
Yeah. Yeah, Name says that's a cool piece. It is. That looks really. It's a great color for Batman. Just give it a little bit of black.
Mm-hmm. I was telling you about this head fits perfectly on this body. It's just I like this sculpt a lot. I do. I like it a lot. I like it better than either one I'm using. It's just too big for that Sunfire mold. Well, it's funny when and this comes on a Sunfire mold.
Yeah.
But it's scaled for this body right here. Look at that. That's perfect.
I knew it was going to get to you after a little while with the head being a tiny bit too big. It wasn't even enough to really bother anybody, but I knew it. I was like, yep, it's not going to last.
You knew it was going to happen.
Oh, I knew it was going to happen. I didn't say
you know what I'm about.
I think so. It's been a couple of years, right?
You know what this head reminds me of? Now I'm looking at it. It looks like a mixture of Hugh Jackman and Sean Connery, the young Sean Connery.
I could see the Sean Connery. Probably from angles, it's got the Hugh Jackman look to it.
It's like the older Hugh Jackman now. Younger Sean Connery, older Hugh Jackman mix.
You can make a young, a 007, eh?
Yeah, I got that when I started, and actually I got a Sean Connery head. I can just show it. Oh.
Alpha Proto says, good idea. Yeah, man. A Sean Connery 007 would be a cool custom, man.
Yeah, it's got a Sean Connery vibe to it.
Is that Craig?
That's Sean Connery.
Oh.
I got this off Casting Cave.
Yeah.
Never did finish painting it, but this is the Daredevil body from No Way Home.
From overhead, believe it or not, that thing had a Daniel Craig look to it.
Yeah, I see that especially with the hair not painted.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Alpha Proto says or lethal weapon figures. That would be cool.
Ooh, yeah.
Well, then again, if you get a Danny Glover, you can also make his character from Predator.
Yep. So.
Yeah, Namathal says that head is good, but big for the body they used it for.
Oh yeah, I really dig the sculpt. I came close to using this body for the character.
Yeah.
But I put Croesus on this body, and I got him listed being taller than the other Electroshock. So I didn't want to have them being one character that's supposed to be shorter than him and on the same height body. I'm not who am I? I'm not Hasbro or anything.
No. You know what though? I'll be honest. That head is really cool looking. It does look cool for the character. I understand, but the two that you chose to go with, they look like different facial expressions of the same person.
Yeah, that's why I want to go with the hair sells that. The skin tones match, and the hair sells that because I want to use that. I have plenty of Vulcan heads, so it's like, and I had that. I remember I had that arcade sitting over there because I got it, opened it up to for Wendigo part.
Yeah.
Or whatever the not the Wendigo, the other thing. Zimnu.
Yeah.
Yep. Put the border around the logo. I use the Gundam marker.
Oh, yeah.
I need to get a water slide for the feather. I need to make all the yellows match. I can't do any. Basically, not going to do painting tonight. I got resin dust everywhere.
That's one of your friend's original.
Yeah. My friend Stephen Boyd. He's got a Skybreaker. Don's going to make a cape for it.
Nice.
With a hood. And, he's going to use this for promoting his comic.
You sure he's not a hack for making an original character?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I'm digging those head sculpts. They look really good. I love the detail, man.
Yeah, it's just crazy. Like, plus, I can't keep bugging Sean. He's a single dad. He's got hands full and all this stuff.
Yeah.
Oops. But yeah, something went off. I commissioned a custom cannon. He's going to do Nihilus for me. Like I sent him the movie Venom. He's got that 3D scanner, so he can make the parts to go on it.
Well, that's the body, right?
Yeah, big imposing. It's the movie Venom's got the ports on the back, so I can use the wings from the 2-pack.
Yeah, well, that's a great body to use for
that. So, it'd be cool if we can like make a with the way I got the character design. He can actually go those down and be like a wing, like a cape that drapes behind them.
Yeah.
So we can make that plug into the back, same way with like the big wings. That'd be cool. I don't need the wings for Venom. I'm never going to use the wings for Venom.
Nah.
So I'll just use those wings for Nihilus.
Yeah, Alpha Pro was saying about the programs. It's like I said, it will speed things up for modelers. Yeah. Exactly.
Oh yeah. But this looks spot on to my character design, the head sculpt.
Yeah.
You know, what I'm tempted to do is go ahead and just once this one's finished up and use, since he's an emperor, like or ruler of his nation, he'll have some different looking outfits. Use that chameleon. I bought an extra chameleon and do a variation on that body so I can have a head that matches exactly.
Yeah.
Oh man, I keep looking over here at this prime head. I love that. Big goofy grin.
Well, I mean, you've been improvising with the prime heads for a while. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, with the scaled up Hyperion plus
All Might, Lower Jaw.
Yeah, you did that, and it's like even we used the Hulk too, right? For the screaming.
Yeah, I got a screaming head. I shrunk down a Hulk and grafted on there.
Like, I mean, you know, your improvisations were amazing. You know what I mean? Like, you made it work, but like nothing beats artwork. You know what I mean? It's like
right. So I can actually, if I get some more credits, I actually rendered out some heads like for to use as reference
Yeah.
the same art style, a head like this, and a neutral face. I will still paint these up. These are still great heads. But
Very.
I'm gonna rock this one though.
Name withheld saying, like what NECA should have done with the gargoyles.
Yep, all of them should have drape capes.
Yeah. And also saying, think about how clay sculptors had to move to sculpting in 3D instead of by hand. Then molding, casting, cleaning, and casting, then molding again. They could have, they could sculpt with symmetry and 3D print.
Oh, so many of those early Toy Biz figures, one leg is longer than the other.
Oh
like,
yeah, and that,
like a majority of them, they got one leg longer than the other. That was sad thing is it still happens with the 3D models.
True.
Scar.
Yeah, you're the only one who picked up on that too, because
I have two of them, and they're both the same way. So it can't be just that one figure.
No, see, every single review, and I watched them all for Scar while I was waiting for mine to come. Not one person mentioned that. No, but I mean, it's clear. It doesn't ruin the figure, but you know, I mean,
if it's only like vanilla stance, you're gonna notice it.
Yeah, like I mean, even if you kind of like spread one leg out a little bit and whatever, we can make do. But I mean, you know, it's there, right?
Yeah. That one reviewer like harped for his entire review how much he hates disc-hinged necks.
Yeah. I don't know. You know,
that same reviewer too also customizes and says there's no such thing as a protective clear coat.
Oh no.
Yeah. I guess we paint cars with water-based acrylics then.
Yeah. Hard as a rock afterwards.
Yeah. I am learning. I learned stuff. I've been doing this just action figures as long as the Marvel Legends has been around.
Yep.
And I've been customizing Transformers even before then. So I've been doing this a long damn time. And I still learn new stuff. I don't like learn this new skill with I got into 3D printing because I'm getting left behind. If you don't adapt, you get left behind.
That's just it. Like, I mean, it's having a 3D printer makes it so much easier if you're creating a lot of characters. You know what I mean? So,
yeah, check this out.
That's got a little bit of a Marvel vs. Capcom feel to it, eh?
It does. It's like the more shaggier hair, which that artwork is based on Gary Frank's Smart Walk.
Yeah.
The nose is a little big, but from the front view it looks great. The around here needs cleaned up a little bit, and I cut the neck of it off, of course. But it's a great base. It's already got the hair and stuff like that. If I knew how to model, I could go in and cut the neck off and make it easily to replicate. Pull the nose back just a little bit, and round off the back of the head. It's got the neck muscles back here.
Yeah.
But it looks good. I found a comic book panel and cleaned it up and cropped it the way I want it. And
it looks just like that picture you showed me before you printed it.
Exactly.
Alpha Proto says, honestly, I like sculpting by hand. Now with this program, I can sculpt by hand, take a photo, and I'll end up with a model. Yeah, and he's saying that nose could be pointed a bit down and flattened.
Yeah.
Name with hell. What do you think of the Hot Wheels Transformers?
I digged them, especially the twin mill. I like the twin mill better. I like them both, but the twin mill is definitely my favorite of the two. I ordered them, pre-ordered both.
Oh, that reminds me. My friend of mine, he checked the local Walmart around here, and just random find, he found an actual Hot Wheels Optimus Prime, like the little Hot Wheels.
Oh, without the trailer?
Yeah.
Man, I've been looking for that one.
Really? I'll keep an eye out. He says just found it at Walmart. He goes.
The problem I got around here, the next town over, a guy has a diecast shop, and he sends all his buddies out to all the retail stores and snatches up all the rare cars to sell at his store for an inflated price, of course.
Yeah, he showed us a picture. He got a chat with some of the local guys who live in the area, and he goes, random find. He goes, I was walking around Walmart and I saw it on the peg. He goes, it's like, oh, okay. So he grabbed it. He looked around. He said it was the only one he saw at that Walmart. But whenever I go to Walmart, I'll keep my eyes open. I had a feeling to mention it to you. If I see it, I'll grab you one.
I appreciate it.
As cool as it is, I don't really collect Hot Toys. I know Hot Wheels, and I know you do.
I'm not a huge collector of them. I like the movie car stuff mainly, or something. If it's just a really cool car, like I don't really do the like getting the twin mill transformer is like kind of odd for me because I don't normally like the crazy cars for Hot Wheels, but twin mill is iconic. They actually made a real twin mill car.
Yeah.
A custom car.
Well, like I said, I know you like certain Hot Wheels, and I know you like Optimus Prime, so it's for sure. Yeah.
The Bone Shaker is based on a 032 like hot rod.
Yeah.
So I like that works out good.
Namath says that's a foul move.
The guys snatching up the Hot Wheels, the diecast.
Yeah.
I called them doing it one day. I stopped at Walmart. I was wanting to see if I was needing a winter jacket. I was like a new one. I was just trying to find something. They don't sell them no more around here at Walmart's or any stores really. You gotta go to like some place like you can get a Carhartt or something like that. But long story short, I stopped at the Hot Wheels. See, they had just got the brand new Fast and Furious, like their premium line with the rubber tires, metal chassis.
Yeah.
And they had like the 77 Trans Am, like Smokey and the Bandit. Nice. And so I look at, I'm going to check for jackets, and I'll come back and grab one of those cars. And I seen these two guys walking like they were on a mission. When I was heading toward like the clothing, I said they're gonna go get them damn Hot Wheels. Never seen them before in my life. I just had a feeling they were going to go clear out those Hot Wheels, and I went in the aisle. And that's what they were doing. They were taking every one of them.
Did you grab one?
Oh, absolutely! I just basically gently just pushed them out of the way because I towered over top of them.
Oh, fuck yeah.
I was like, I'll be taking that one.
I don't know. These guys are crazy, though, man. I hate when they do shit like that.
Hot Wheels collectors are insane. They're on the level of like the. They're not quite on the level of those like trading card people that get in fist fights.
Oh yeah. What about those Pokemon card people now? They go freaking ballistic.
Magic and Pokemon and all that stuff.
Yeah.
You get something wrong says hello, fam.
You better do that. I haven't been here for a while.
Yeah, they changed everything around since you. Here we go.
Family, 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 family.
Oh, you know. Something Wong says, good thing I'm not into Pokemon cards anymore. I'd get ran over. Yeah. You remember
Of course,
when
this store, I don't know if people like to exaggerate shit too, but people say that Psylocke and Thanos 2-pack, they say like people were like falling around the store because they got the last one or something.
Yeah. Well, see, I was about to say something about that. You remember? Well, you should know. Remember the original Avengers movie figures didn't come here because they were a U.S. Walmart exclusive, and you picked me up a set.
Yep.
You remember Black Widow was missing from the original set. They, for some reason, didn't include her because they thought nobody would want her.
Yep.
And they made up for it in Captain America Winter Soldier by releasing the figure with 2 heads, one to match the Avengers and one to match that movie.
Mm-hmm.
That thing was crazy to try to find one of those Black Widow figures, even in the stores. I
remember that.
So what happened was, my wife, every time she went to a Walmart, she would check. And I remember I was at work, and I just happened to be like on a small break. I was driving the bus, right? And she calls me randomly. She's like, oh my God, I found a Black Widow for you, because we were looking forever. I was like, oh, cool. I'm like, okay, whatever. And then she said, there's like guys that are walking around the store. And she said that as she walked away from the store holding the figure, some guy, and I'm gonna quote him, he saw it in her hand and he was like, fuck. Okay. And she called me. I told her, I said, do me a favor. I said, when you leave that Walmart, you make sure this guy's not following you, because she doesn't drive, right? She had to get on a bus. And I told her, I said, just walk with a crowd. Just always walking to the bus stop around there. I said, so make sure you walk, because man, I don't put it past these guys, eh?
Oh no, people are crazy.
You know me, then I'd be on a hunt. This guy wouldn't see the light of day if I got a hold of him.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Man, once I figured out to hollow out the heads before I print them, it makes drilling them out so much easier.
Yeah.
I wish I'd do that before I sent you that Zeus head.
Don't remind me, eh? Yeah, Name of Thought says it ain't that serious, but people make it so. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
People go crazy, man.
Yeah, it's crazy what they do for toys. Toys, cards, collectibles. Well, people fight over food. Somebody's restaurant. Oh, you're out. Chicken sandwich.
Yeah.
Which,
yeah, they were showing footage from the Costco. Costco was getting pallets full of Pokemon cards. People were lined up around the corner to go get those, and they were actually fighting in the store for them. Man, can you imagine?
it's like those stories during like Black Friday on Thanksgiving. After Thanksgiving,
But what's ridiculous is you got a bunch of adults that are fighting for cards. Like that.
Yeah.
That just wow. Something Wong says it was hard searching for Psylocke 2-pack. Glad I found him yesterday. Go on.
That's true.
Bless you.
Excuse me. Resin dust. I cannot believe I lucked up my luck when I got them. I didn't go in till like Wednesday. That like the release date was like on the 20th on Sunday.
Yeah.
I didn't go to Walmart. I mean, not Walmart, Target until Wednesday. Wasn't even looking for them really. I was going there to see if they had any of those like Professor Xavier in the green suits. Cause I seen they were getting clearanced out for like $12. So that's what we use for a digital custom.
You found a whole case of them, didn't you?
No, it was the Psylocke. Yeah. I found like they're supposed to like, I think the stores only get 4. And they had all 4 sitting there on the shelf.
Wow, what are the odds, eh?
Wasn't even looking for them. I just walked up and they were in not even where they usually have them. They were like in the Disney section. They have like in Target they got stuff broke up into like the regular toy aisles, and you got like a Disney section.
Yeah.
So these were hanging out in the Disney store, the Disney section.
I really want that Psylocke, but man, I don't want another Thanos.
I think I saw something about in one of these interviews, Dwight was hinting at a single release of her, which probably be more like comic colors, with the like purplish blue that they got her in.
Well, you know what? That's a moneymaker for them, anyways, because they know.
Oh, why would you not release it again? It's like it's a high demand piece.
Yeah.
The Hasbro team has learned that with Transformers.
Yeah.
High demand Transformers, they reissue. They just recently started doing that in the past few years.
Yeah, Alpha says no Targets in my area. I have to drive 10 minutes to get to the nearest Target, so it's a bummer to drive and then not find it. Yeah, well, Canada had Targets for like a couple of years, and then they closed the shop and moved out, and now we got no Targets anywhere. So if I want to go to a Target, I got to go across the border.
I'll be right back on and grab a lower. I just want to see what those heads look like on the body.
Yeah.
You do know the issue. If I like these heads, I'm gonna have to print a second one, which I want to use, make it fit in the helmet.
Oh yeah.
This is the smaller one. This is the bigger one. Dude, I like that. That's damn good.
So I'm happy.
It looks really good, man. I don't like it. That means I gotta modify one to fit in the helmet and clean it up. Maybe the smaller one to fit in the helmet. Just cut the hair off.
That's what Alpha's saying. Since he's going to be wearing a helmet, you may have to go with the smaller head.
I might have to try that.
Something Wong says he doesn't know if that Psylocke will be on the same buck because the MVC is thick compared to the comic. You know what? Take the comic. The comic, I'll take a thick one anyways. Doesn't really matter as long as they release it.
As you heard it here, the news flat. Here first, guys. Hulk smash likes them thick.
Well, you think Hasbro's really gonna gonna go and retool a whole new body when they could do reuse?
No, they are stupid though. They will. They might turn around and use the Phoenix body and have to paint straps on.
Yeah,
That's
I
it.
know, right?
Man, I like this head a lot. I was painting up this. Oh shit! This Hyperion head, which looks good too, but I might have to use this for something else now because this is like a more comic booky feel.
Yeah, that print that you just made, that looks.
It looks
realistic.
It looks badass.
Yeah. Yeah, something I was asking, did you AI the head yourself?
I did. I took the artwork I commissioned Kevin to do, and I took it to a program and said, make this look like a 3D model. Took that output, took it to the program, cropped it where I can have the neck. Well, the artwork, well, the bust drawing he did actually had the bust piece already. So I told it to make it look like a 3D model, and it did. It looked good. Upload it to that program, and it output this, and I like it a lot. At first I thought it was like too wrinkly, but no, I like it. And it's almost like an evolution of two from the very first lore I did. The first unmasked head that Cannon did when he's got much better now. It had a Sean Connery vibe to it.
Oh yeah.
This has a Sean Connery vibe to it. So I like it. I like it a lot.
Yeah, emphasis rapid prototyping.
Exactly. That's basically what we're doing.
Yeah, Name Withheld says it's cool, and Something Wrong says crazy how much technology has evolved, like a dream come true. Yeah.
Well, we're moving toward like Star Trek technology. AI is almost like the holodeck and the computers from Star Trek. Yeah. Or like you got all those videos now, people making those funny videos with the Sasquatches. That's all AI.
Oh yeah, I know.
You can start. Eventually you can go tell it, I want to watch a sci-fi program, a fantasy, and blah blah blah. Can you generate a movie for me? It will, or a TV show. That's where it's going toward, like the holodeck.
That's insane, man.
Dude, I love this. I didn't think I was going to like it at first, as much as I do. And I think it'll work too. Like, take this one that's slightly smaller and make it work in the helmet.
Yeah.
Just have to shave it down to fit inside the helmet. And it does have a bigger schnoz than the head I've been using.
Yeah, Alpha Pro says, my only fear is that in a century, people forget how to do things with machines doing everything.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, you got that now.
Yeah. Well, that's the same thing my teachers feared with calculators. Yeah.
I love the fact the teacher just tells you, like, you're not going to have a calculator for everywhere you go now. Name of Held, it is part Warpath, part Thor, part Hercules. It's got a mixture of parts on it. I cut the upper around the neck piece off, shortened it down, resculpted it, got rid of those giant traps. Using Thor Thunderstrike shoulders. They're actually Thunderstrike, same shoulder. I notched them out where I can use these pieces here were the Harold Thor. I cut those pieces off it. I modified the sockets where I can set the shoulders in deeper and use these pieces that go around the shoulder joints. I had to do a lot of modification to get those to work. I cut off the original shoulder pads and used the ones Canon modeled. These are Hercules arms. The fist, these came from Captain Britain. So I like the design, goes with what I was doing with it. So I used the Thor hands and sculpted this detailing on those hands as well.
Mark Harkness says, but AI can't make a value judgment. It doesn't have intuition. It doesn't think. Neither can current TV and movie writers. Captain, touche.
Yep. The legs here, I modified the hip. The Thor legs go into the Warpath legs, just no modification whatsoever, but I did modify the hips where they blend in. There's nothing sticking out, protruding from the sides to match the contours and shape of the leg. The knees are from Venomized Captain America, but they got those knee pads. And the lower boot areas from the Rage. And these were Rage, parts of Rage boots are in there. I just chopped them up, cut them up, and used these boot covers that Canon made. Glued them in place. They're cut on the top and the bottom. These slide over top. Filled it with epoxy and glued them in place. The feet are from a Marvel Select Ultron, comic book Ultron. And Canon did the belt, I did the sculpting on the chest, all this stuff here. I got the cape that Don made. It's at my buddy Brian's house. He's putting the emblem on the back of the cape. I got that piece. These are held on my magnets. I got magnets back here. And I got this. I actually got it here. I'll take these off. And I got this. And I'm going to use, when I get the cape back, I can hot glue the cape to this piece. So the cape will be removable and lay around the shoulders. So I have to go ahead and do the. I got the one that's got the sculpted cape piece too, and the shorter cape. This will be a bigger cape, and then flow out and be attached this way.
Something wants. Why not use X-Force Warpath?
Oh well, that wasn't out yet. I'm gonna start this. Plus, X-Force Warpath doesn't have a Diskin's neck. There's this little nitpick I got with action figures, especially ones that can fly. I like them to be able to do this. Look
Why
up.
would you want that?
I like characters to be able to look up. And
Why they can't look down and fly?
plus, too, he's talking to Bruton. Like, hey.
Eyes up here, buddy.
Yeah. Technology.
Technology. You know what? Yeah, I can't go without freaking the neck hinge is a must, man.
Yeah. Something wrong with the blue Venom will have the diaphragm and the neck hinge. It will. That is cool. Because I did not believe they. Oh, we got a hyperarticulate Venom that can't look up. No,
Yeah,
I can't.
but at least he can have attitude.
Yeah.
I don't get that. I don't know what the appeal is to having an action figure look like a bobblehead when he needs to look up.
Well, when you got the heads, like the enough room in there, you get tilt even on a disc hinge.
Yeah,
it won't go sideways, but neither does my head.
but that's what I'm saying though. Like how much movement to the side, to each side, would your head normally? Who does that in real life? Like who holds their head to the side? You know what I mean? It's like
yeah. I can see just a little bit of tilt. That's all you need, and you can accomplish that with a disc hinge. You
know, the ideal is like the early GI Joes, disc hinge and ball joint in the neck.
Yeah, if and what sucks, they quit doing it on the GI Joes.
Yeah, like I mean, you know, you had the perfect neck articulation going. Like, why not instead of adding that? You know,
I picked this up for potential custom later on, and I got cheap loose over there. But they got rid of the disc hinge, and that top joint don't move. It does not move on this, like on this one. It does on some of them, but even like on this one, the base you don't have much room on the base. You can get some, not even a full swivel. You get like a slight turn. So they're inconsistent. And
yeah. The Amathel says, you want your figures to look up? Wow. Alpha says, Jason Voorhees tilts his head, and Something Wrong says, crazy villains do neck tilt.
Yeah. I kind of thought about using this for Brock Sampson as well.
That's a nice big Brock.
We got Brock in here somewhere. That one won't fit. We got more here somewhere. Or to send them off. Oh, here's one. So I was originally thinking about that, but I don't think the head works with this body. It's too realistic.
Yeah.
It needs to be on that combination of Meowscles and Ghost that I've set up with the one I made.
No, that's a perfect recipe.
If you could figure out like a more like a realistic Brock head, it'd be kind of cool.
Like a live action version.
Yeah.
Alpha says all the G.I. Joe classified figures look like they have knee pads.
Yeah. Good chunk of them do have knee pads. They didn't. They took them off this one. This one's I never understood why they made Bazooka so big. But he's using like what was it? Gung-ho legs.
I'll be honest with you. When I first saw this figure, I thought they were setting up for a fridge.
Same. I was like, why else would you make a Bazooka so big? Like, well, you got the jersey and the big arms and stuff like that. So Bazooka wasn't this big.
Yeah.
So why would you make Bazooka this big unless you were like planning on making the fridge? Which I was really hoping to see that at San Diego, like the fridge, because they start handing out them fridge stickers. It's like, are you making a fridge? Then they didn't show fridge. It's like, what the hell?
I don't know. Name Without says they listen to the wrong people and make action figures that can't move in action.
Yeah, well, I will go ahead and just say who harps and harps. He wants ball peg necks. It's Anthony's Customs, and he thinks they're superior to Disc Hinge, and they're not. Absolutely not.
He's saying when you get one that works, it's better than a neck hinge. But the whole problem is they never work.
Yeah.
Unless it's an imported figure.
It's like it's type of government people. So it's like, well, if it actually found one at work, it would be better. But it never works.
Yeah. Says, yeah, they listen to the wrong people. And then something wrong says, that's what I hate about G.I. Joes. They all have knee pads and or boots. I just want a normal civilian.
Yeah. You got, you had that with Shipwreck, but hell, I think he's hard to find now. He had the long pants.
What about Doc, the doctor, too? What Doc? What's his name, Doc?
I can't remember what his gear looks like. He's got long pants, but I don't think he has. Pants. I bet he shares the same pants as Shipwreck.
Probably, yeah.
Doc doesn't have knee pads, thing Phil said.
Yeah, Doc's just pants.
Yeah, this one's pretty good about being just a basic fit, other than the boots over the pants legs. This had regular pants, then misfigure. Really good.
Name Without says G.I. Joe Resolute, he was big.
He also got killed in Resolute.
The other guy doesn't have pants. Doc wears pants.
I think, Juan, do you agree with Anthony's Customs neck ball peg or Sharma's neck hinge? Neck hinge all the way.
Neck hinge, definitely.
I hate ball pegs.
If I can have both.
If you could do like the first few waves of G.I. Joe Classified where they had both, that's the best of both worlds.
That's what
you put the ball peg at the base of the neck, allow enough room for the neck to move, and you do the disc hinge up top.
So they can look up and down.
Yep.
There you go. That's the best. But if it's one or the other, I gotta go with neck hinge.
Yep. What I got on my Barney?
Alpha Proto says, I'm not that into G.I. Joe, but as a kid, those Refrigerator Perry ads stuck with me. He was the first football player I learned the name of.
Unfortunately, Barney, I'm using the Recondo torso.
Yeah.
You don't have the disc hinge. I think I got Snake Eyes close by. Hold on. I should have it.
Something Long says people were destroying Shart for it, but I think to each their own. I don't see why. Like, I mean, people can't have an opinion anymore. He's not alone in saying that the neck hinge is better. I agree with that.
I will gladly tell somebody to their face that the disc hinge is better. It's like you want act like you basically kind of want me to apologize for using an AI tool to make my heads. It's like, fuck you.
Yeah.
I don't have thousands of dollars to drop on the commission and stuff, which I don't know the right people to do that with. I got one friend that does that, and he's very busy. And I'm not going to impose on him every time it's like, I want to make a new head, or hey, can you make this piece here for me? I've been blessed for what he has made for me.
Something was says, I think Roadblock has the ball peg and neck hinge. Yeah, he was one of the early ones, right?
Yep. Roadblock's got the disc hinge and ball joint at the base of the neck.
Yeah, and
Duke
Alpha
does.
says,
Yep, especially for flying characters.
yeah, and the looking up is more desired than the tilt. I agree 100%.
Guess what? You have big characters. You want to be able to have the character to look up.
What does he want to do? Tilt his head to look at him?
That's the farthest he can look up. Look at. You can get a little bit up, not much.
Like what happens?
I know that's a custom head, but hell, I'll grab one here. I got Outback. That's it. That is it.
Here's an idea. When you face Wolverine off against the Hulk, you want Wolverine to be looking at his crotch.
And guess what? Caliban has a disc hinge. He can look down.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said right there, Hulk versus Wolverine. If Wolverine doesn't have a neck hinge, what's he supposed to do?
Yeah. Man, I freaking love this head sculpt. That one turned out great, and this one turned out great. Oh, plus the lower head turned out great. I'm going to pull this one off before I go upstairs. Just, you don't want to leave the green stuff on too long, or you're not getting it off. I made that mistake and barely got heads off. Man, that looks so good.
Alpha says, no, I want him to look at him in the face. Exactly. Something one says, yeah, I don't get the hate for AI for artwork. That hate on AI for artwork. Sure, it's not human work, but it's revolutionary.
Absolutely. We're moving toward like Star Trek. Real Star Trek, not the modern crap. They talk about time crystals and magical powers from the Vulcans. Vulcans literally have magical powers in like the new Star Trek. They can commute telepathically light years away from people.
Okay.
Before, it needed contact. Your hand through the temple. Our minds are one. Oh, there we go. That's a good question, I think. I have an answer for that. I have it handy somewhere. Perfect. Got them right here. Chest hair. I did this on one of the live streams previously. This is a Gung Ho torso. I made water slides. I went in like Photoshop and made this like hair pattern, like little streaks, and just kept copying the pattern and moving around. So I can print these out and trim them up when I need to, and use water slides to make chest hair.
Even arm hair.
Yep.
I did that on.
I initially made these for Prime for arm hair, and I had these printed out. It's like somebody's asking about chest hair. It's like I start using that. But when you use this stuff, you need a solution. Where they got it at? I got it here somewhere. Here it is. You need this stuff here: microsol, microset. Microsol is more important. This softens up the labels where it can contour around curved surfaces. And I bought like transparent water slide paper. And once you print them out, you'll need to seal your labels with like a clear coat. I use just like a Mr. Hobby, like clear, and go over top of it, just light coats until you got sealed up. Well, of course, if you don't, you drop it in the water, all your ink just goes away. I learned it a hard lesson because
painting them is possible, but it's tedious.
Yeah. It kind of reminds me of that one of those old Sean Connery movies, one where he's wearing a diaper. A weird sci-fi movie. But yeah, that's the best way to do body hair I found, make water slides. And you can cut it in patterns when you trim it up, but like I was just freeforming it and got it all the way up.
You can't print your own. I'm pretty sure a lot of people are doing water slides that they're selling them too, right?
Yep. If you can get the scaling right and you got a good printer, you can actually do water slides for eyes too.
Yeah.
Getting the size just right is hard.
Because every figure has different eyes sizes.
Yep.
Name of Thought says you're right about the neck hinge, and with a little clearance, you can have head tilt as well. Yeah. You follow it up.
The head, the other heads I got for Lower, his heads tilt fine. On that disc hinge body, and his head can tilt just about as much as a ball peg.
You got one of those burr bits that you can, with the thin, you can get in there and then just hollow it out like in a circular motion once you pass, and the neck is still thin enough to hold the peg, right? So.
Yep. Now this is a disc hinge. So right now it's not moving. If you allow enough clearance, which find the head that's got it, which I don't think I got one handy. Can't dig that. A little small for this body, I think, but I'll find a good use for this head.
That's something wrong. The original crits was stealing from artists. The real crit should be it's taking people's job. As long as there's a human interaction, it should be fine.
Yeah, you can't. You still have to have an artistic eye to judge what it's outputting. I do graphic design for work, and I am thankful that there is, like, Adobe's been adding AI stuff to their products. Generative AI is just a freaking awesome tool. You don't know how many times I get like a portrait picture, and we need a wide format picture. Back in the past, can you widen this picture? It's going to take me like a long time to do it, but I can. But now all I have to do is go generative expand, and it fills the freaking thing in.
Yeah.
We was doing that too. Like I said, like an artistic eye. Like there was one picture like this lady, like the picture of this lady that's got hired as director. We had a portrait style picture. You can see part of a flag on a flagpole behind her. When I first generated it, it put the flag all the way down. It looked like she was going to cut a promo for WWE. It filled the flag, filled up the whole background. So, making the right selections, editing things, putting colors over top of it, then tell it to generate again. I got to make it look like it was hanging off a flagpole, like draping down.
Oh, nice.
You still got to know how the tool works to utilize it the best way possible. And all my stuff I've done, like character design stuff and everything too, I have hundreds and hundreds of hours of working with the tool, getting things to look just right. I'm not just going, hey, give me this right here. Oh, that's my character. I'll use that. No, I had a set look what I want these characters to look like. And I made the tool work with me after take what it outputs, chop it up, edit it up in Photoshop, combine it with other stuff. Something I don't like, I'll cut that piece out and generate it again. It's not just click a button and I'm done.
Oh, Bill Liner says that looks awesome. Thanks for the tip. Yeah, ask any questions you have.
Yeah, I'm getting ready to do a water slide for this one. I'm making a custom of a friend of mine. He's doing his own comic, and he's got like a feather logo on the chest. I'm going ahead and paint the yellow box for the emblem. So I'll just need to do the water slide for the logo, the feather. And that'll be that. Looking good. Yeah, I resculpted the cow too. Like it didn't have all the stuff around the eyes. It was a multiple man. Where's those parts at? Here. Had the open face.
Yeah.
What do y'all think? Thoughts about on the Marvel vs. Capcom Wolverine too big or game accurate? I'm fine with it. It's like it's going to be in a crouching pose most of the time. I don't. Why else would you? The majority of the time, Marvel vs. Capcom Wolverine's in that hunched down pose. That's what they designed the figure for, to be in that hunched down pose. So, yeah, success.
Like a lot of people got to understand the game proportions are going to be different, right? Like look at Juggernaut.
Yeah, he's huge. It's way bigger than comic book Juggernaut should be.
He was huge in the game, so they're doing it accurate to the game, right?
Yep. These are meant to be the game characters. I think it's fine. Cap's big. He's got the same legs as the previous one. He's got new boots, new torso, upper torso. And he's broad. So I like it. And I'd like to see him use that buck more.
Yeah. AK says hello, all.
Hello. I'm used to that huge Juggernaut. Yeah. Huge jugs. Yeah.
Yeah.
Giggity.
Something I'm saying. I hear people complain about Juggernaut. You know what, man? It's, the bigger the villains are, the better.
Just in the comic books, there is a precedent for him being that big. When he's at full power, using the full power of the Drytech Crystal or GM or whatever you call it, when he's taking on the full power, he is bigger. And when he's not, he is smaller. So you got different size versions of
the same character. Well, look at the Hulk. Same thing. It all depends on who's drawing them too. Like I mean,
something also that Marvel vs. Capcom Cap is fire. That V shape is great. Yeah, they got a really good buck now for Cap. What do you think they can do with the video game Juggernaut figure?
Do it to make a Hulk. They could make a lot of the big characters. Like
Colossus Juggernaut.
I'll be honest with you. They should have used that to make. They should have made Drax, comic Drax on that scale body.
Or you know what Drax should have been on the original Juggernaut body.
Yeah.
The Build-A-Figure.
But I mean, even Drax has been drawn bigger than the Hulk as well. And then other times he was like around the same size as Hulk, right? It all depends. But I mean, you could make use for that body because they obviously didn't make that body just for one figure.
Yeah, the Alpha Proto was like the thing is supposed to be like 6 foot or 6 foot something, like, but after Heroes Reborn, they start drawing him huge. Still in the official lore that he's supposed to be 6 feet. And that's the problem. You can't really go by those heights anymore. I take it by what the artists do. Like, they say the Hulk's supposed to be only 7'2" or something like that.
Yeah.
And like the Smart Hulk, but he was drawn. His Captain America was smaller than the Hulk's arm.
Yeah.
The Hulk was huge in the 90s, especially when Gary Frank was drawn. Gary Frank's Smart Hulk or Merged Hulk, Professor Hulk, whatever you want to call him, was absolutely huge. And he was the biggest character. Drax the Destroyer was bigger than him.
Yeah.
Toad was bigger than him. Yeah. And our Toad figure we got, Build-A-Figure, is smaller than the Hulk.
Oh, they use that crappy Abomination figure.
Yeah. They could at least use the Gamerverse one.
Yeah, I can't believe they did Toad dirty like that too.
I doubt they'll ever make that thing. They'll make the Cryotech Demon entity, wherever it is.
Oh, Sidorak?
Sidorak.
Apparently, I saw a movie still from Thor: Love and Thunder. Sidorak was sitting amongst those gods that were all when they were trying Thor. Did you get that picture?
I never watched the movie.
I saw a still from it, and it shows Sidorak sitting there. Basically, it looks like a huge, humongous version of Juggernaut, but I was like, oh, I didn't catch that.
This is the smaller one.
You know, it would be cool though. That I kind of like that idea. Like, if they were to do something like Sidorak, then they would have to do something like Xanatos, basically where Ghost Riders get their power from.
They are making Mephisto. They are, and they made the movie version. What you call it?
From Thor.
Sulter,
yeah.
Yep.
Surtur, or whatever.
Surtur. Yeah, Surtur.
Yeah. But they're making Mephisto made to order.
Yep.
So,
which I may have my Dragon Man tomorrow.
Oh, did you get shipping notice?
Yep.
I never ordered them.
Did you order one?
No. I would have liked one, but you know what? I'm not attached to the character. He looks really.
He's not as big as I thought he was going to be, though. He's not much bigger than the. He's not much bigger than the Hulk.
They made him out to be huge, like when they were showing him.
His chest is very narrow. Oh, it feels like they are making fists. It's not that I don't think that they have issues making the character. It's more the fact we all know him, but I don't know how much. A lot of Marvel Legends collectors don't even know about Marvel comics. They collect them because it's a fad.
Yeah. It's not only that. Can you imagine seeing Mephisto on the pegs? Like, I know they had Surtur on the pegs, and they even had that demon from which movie was that? The
Black Adam.
Black Adam. Like, I mean, you got things like that on the shelf, but I mean, I heard people are already complaining about Mephisto being made.
Bad.
I don't think
Oh,
that's.
well, Marvel Legends, like it's not. It's more people got into collecting after the movies.
Yeah.
It's not really a fad. It's just, it's almost like the Funko Pop stuff. To some of these people.
Amenthal says they should make Gargoyle.
Oh, Gargoyle movie? Yeah. I didn't start collecting Marvel in 2000. I grew up with most of these characters at least in media. I didn't start collecting Marvel until 2003. Which you were not far from around the offset. Like the Legends started in 2002.
Yeah, that's when the first wave hit.
Before that, I did have some Spider-Man figures, but
He says, I mean the comics.
yeah. Oh, make a gargoyle like the character gargoyle. My bad.
The Hulk villain, right?
They did make the gray gargoyle, but that figure was kind of disappointing.
Gargoyle from the Defenders.
Yeah. I still want the UFOs, and I want the merged Smart Hulk, and not on the Caliban body.
Well, this Hulk
they're loving using the Caliban right now, which is cool. I used to complain they didn't use it enough, but now they're using it for everything.
Yeah,
that should be on a bigger body.
First of all, Champion and Drax should not have been on that body.
Drax, at minimum, should have been on the 80th Mr. Hulk style body with new legs. If not that, the Juggernaut body would have been perfect.
Yeah.
The Build-A-Figure Juggernaut.
Champion? He should be bigger too.
Now you know who else would be good on the the Juggernaut Build-A-Figure body? Ironclad from the UFOs.
Yeah. I don't mind him bigger than the
Hulk. Isn't Gargoyle the little dwarf villain? Like a...
Yeah. He was in the Iron Man. He's an Iron Man villain as well. So.
And a new Mecha Hulk would be. Get him with a new Mecha Hulk.
Oh, jeez, yeah. And what was his father's name? His father was it was Gargoyle and
The Hulk cartoon, yeah.
Yeah.
I would like a new leader. That leader figure we got last time, and that was
lackluster, man.
Yeah. They put on that Reed Richards body with Pizza Spidey mixed with Reed Richards.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gargoyle that key up the leader. And give us a detailed leader with a good body with two head sculpts. The big head and the one that's got looks like the brain, his head's brain exposed.
Yeah. I don't know why they wouldn't do that to begin with.
They like to cheap out.
Yeah, something wrong. Every leader that they made just slack with it. That one, that Toy Biz one, the face-off one, that was way too skinny.
Well, plus the horrible the skinniness makes the ball hip stand out too.
Yeah. Yeah, Alpha Protoss is narrow head and cauliflower head. Yeah, they why don't they just How many figures come with 2 head sculpt anyways? Like seriously.
Not enough.
Well, I mean, like you can buy the figure in whichever version of him you like. I kind of like both versions, but if I had to pick one, I'd pick the narrow head. That's mainly how I see him.
In the 90s, he had what they call the cauliflower head.
Yeah.
And that's the way I always see the leader. That's the way he was on the cartoon, too.
You know, you can always buy 2 figures. You can have one on your Hulk shelf, one on your villain shelf. You know, like.
Oh, absolutely. Of course, I did that with follow that recipe with put that leader head on the Ames Science Supreme body, which looks so much better.
Yeah, remember you're like, damn you when I showed you that picture.
Yep.
Those things were on clearance for a long time, so it was worth it.
As soon as you showed me that, I was ordering that freaking figure.
Oh yeah, I already had it ordered when I showed it to you. Name of House just realized that Marvel had like 3 characters named Gargoyle. Yeah, they had Gray Gargoyle, they had Little Gargoyle, and then what was the 3rd one?
I need to get back to work on this eventually. Everybody's done it. Almost everybody's done it, so I kind of got bored with it.
Yeah.
But I did do something that nobody else did. I got rid of the heels, but also extended the lower legs so I don't lose the height.
Yeah.
So the heels, I think, added like 7 millimeters to the height. So I want to add 7 millimeters of height to the shins.
Mark Harkness says Jiffy Pop head. Yeah. That's what it looks like.
Damn it, now I want some popcorn, Mark.
Oh, I just remembered. Yeah, Gargoyle. Okay, Gargoyle, and then you remember Gremlin was the little one.
Yeah, oh yeah, Gremlin's the little guy, not Gargoyle.
Gargoyle was his father, I believe.
Yeah.
He came out even more mutated as Gremlin.
The 3rd one was in the Defenders. There you go.
They're re-releasing Power Princess. Scalpers are freaking out.
So many people used her for customs.
And then so many people couldn't find her. You had to have one as her character originally. Like I couldn't find her for the longest time. It was never available here that I saw. And luckily, my friend was selling one, so I picked it up off of him.
I got 3 of them. One I'm leaving as Power Princess, and this one's going to be Wonder Woman. And I got this one's going to be Era.
Yeah. I'd like to, if I can get another one, I'll probably try to make a Wonder Woman out of it too. Perfect body for her.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I did see somebody working on one, painting one. If you heat this up enough, apparently you can take this black piece off the skin torso. That would make painting it easier.
Really?
I don't know how much heat and prying it will take, but apparently it's doable. That's on airbrushing the parts. You airbrush that.
Or you can go the silly putty route.
That too. It is a separate piece, so it makes sense to come apart. So I didn't even think about taking it apart. I'm using the other Wonder Woman head on the. I have a DC Icon Wonder Woman from the 7-pack.
Yeah.
And I'm using that head on that body. And she actually has star on her, sculpted on the forehead, not just painted. I guess I'm a hack because I actually took a mold of another woman's head and the star and copied that piece.
Wow.
Instead of hand sculpting it, I use push molds to make parts. I just a hack.
How do you live with yourself, man?
I know, man. It's just horrible.
Yeah, Alpha Protosis, cheap silly putty from the Dollar Tree melts on me. Does the real stuff hold up better for masking?
I've never used silly putty as mask.
A couple of people have told me that it works really well, and you can just keep reusing it. So I don't know.
I've never used it, so I don't know. I can't say.
I'm wondering if the dollar store stuff is like a cheaper version of it. But then again, you can get it like at Walmart. Do you guys have Staples down there?
Yes.
Staples, I heard, sells it too. So like, I mean, it's only like $1 something. So if you can find it at a regular store instead of the dollar store, you're not really going to be paying that much extra. Might as well get the real stuff. I might try it out. I got a couple of heads that I already got the faces painted, and normally I do the tedious route and paint the hair extra careful. But somebody told me, why don't you just put? Actually, it was my friend Nuff Said Customs was when he told me, he goes, why don't you just get some silly putty, mask the face, and you can go nuts on the head, and you don't have to worry about it with the dry brushing and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Namath Health says they do have it. Yeah, Staples has it because I saw it online. I was looking because the dollar store near me only has the glitter stuff, and I don't want to buy that.
I need to try it because when I'm doing the hair and stuff, it's hard. Like when I'm dry brushing, to get in like the sideburns area.
Yeah, you don't want to get it on the skin tone that
Yeah.
Yeah, Alpha Protos is a guy I watched paint model kits, uses it for masking. They even use it for those little minis, like the Warhammer stuff and all those.
I'm waiting any day now for it to happen. At one lady, like it may not happen, but she popped out of nowhere, and her paintwork looks really good if she's painting them. Paint those Warhammer figures.
Oh yeah.
But the way she looks, and she's in every picture of it. What her customs, her Warhammer figurines. It's one of those things like, all right, when's the OnlyFans video link coming up?
Yeah.
It's like, Instagram is covered up with that shit.
Oh yeah.
She has got a massive rack on it.
They're probably in every picture, right?
Yep. Can't ignore it.
Something like, hey yo, what?
Yeah. I don't want to say her name because I don't know if that's actually going to what's going on, but I kind of expect it eventually. It's not as obvious as that one chick that used to be on YouTube a lot, Bella's Toy Chest.
Oh yeah.
It's like as soon as you seen that one, it's like, she's a stripper.
Good name for the show too, eh?
Yeah, and she that's what she's emphasizing on her show too.
Yeah. That's something. One says that's a compliment.
She's one of those ones too. Like she would like do live streams wearing nothing but an apron, like unboxing stuff people send her and toys.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a good setup for.
Well, she wasn't doing the OF at the end because when she started, because that's before COVID. When COVID hit, the strip clubs closed. Then that's when she started advertising her OF.
Wow.
Yeah.
Alpha Proto says she's pretty and likes painting figures too. She's like me. She's just like me. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, something wants to say, I mean, whatever brings in viewers and money.
Oh, absolutely. It's and it does make a channel grow fast, very, very fast. If you have an attractive woman that shows cleavage on every thumbnail, it will grow very fast. I remember when I first started watching YouTube. I first started on YouTube. There's this couple, and it's not like the Jerry Springer like looking couple. Like the girl, she had a big rack, cleavage, and an eye patch. And every thumbnail was the cleavage, and they grew thousands of subscribers within like 6 months. I mean, very, very fast. Then all of a sudden, they just disappeared.
Okay, any guy that wants to get some followers on his YouTube and subscribers on his YouTube channel, just on your thumbnails, if you got a good-looking girlfriend, just post a picture with her. Every thumbnail, and I guarantee you, if she's
now you can remember now, you can get AI to make you a fake person and put on your thumbnails.
Yeah, that's a hack way. Come on.
I know.
Yeah, Alpha Proto says, make something grow fast. Everyone needs a hobby.
Yep.
Yeah, for every one female toy collector, there's 1,000 male collectors.
Yep.
Yeah. Well,
there's this one that Sif for Life was telling me about. She's like fairly new to YouTube, but she's got thousands of subscribers already. She's very attractive, but it seems fake. She's a real person, but the entire premise of the thing is like, this looks like some kind of like company. The videos are very high end, polished.
Yeah.
It's high production quality and just like took off so fast because she kind of looks like a young Megan Fox.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
Never heard of her until like he was telling about her, and I looked at it. It's like, yeah, she hadn't been on YouTube like less than a year, and she got already several thousand subscribers.
Isn't she the one who says it's her father's collection or something like that?
Yes, that's it.
I've seen that.
She don't seem real. It seems like it's some kind of like corporate thing.
Yeah. You know what? Like, I mean, I could see that, but I've even seen a worse one. I only saw one video. I didn't really, for some reason, I guess the algorithm didn't continue after that. But there's this one girl. She was talking about the figures, but like she had no idea who the hell she was talking about. It was almost this figure.
Bella's Toys Chest was kind of like that too. She was.
Yeah, but I know she did a lot of that. She did a lot of it.
But she was actually, even though Bella was a stripper, but she actually was a toy collector too, though.
No, I know, but this girl looked like she had no idea who the characters were. It's almost like she was, this character is a cool-looking superhero, like something like that. And I'm like, hey, you know who you're talking about? Like, I saw the one video, and I was like, okay, this is clearly just trying to get like subscribers and shit, just to get probably a get-rich-quick thing or whatever. Like, I'm like, what the hell? This girl doesn't even know who the hell she's talking about. Like, it was one of those. But yeah, you know what? I can't blame people, man. If they can make it work, why not?
Yeah. It's like peanut butter and chocolate. Two things go together. It's two things I like: attractive women and toys. Hey.
Alpha says, I like tomboys, and they are click your best friend. You can have sexy time with. He says, actually correct him. So yeah, they're like your best friend that you can have sexy time with. And Alpha says, like Vince McMahon doing wrestling commentary. What a maneuver! Yeah. Something once says, darn those pretty people. It's true though, man. That's all you. Even like I said, even for a guy who wants to start a YouTube channel, if you got a decent looking girlfriend, make sure she's in every video, and
every thumbnail.
Yeah.
That's the big thing. YouTube likes is real people, even if it's just they want to have a real person in the thumbnail.
Yeah.
That's why one of the reasons why it's hard for toy channels to grow, because we don't put people in the thumbnails a lot.
Yeah, because they want to show a picture of what they're reviewing or what stuff like that. But
to me, unless you're actually doing toy commentary, like you're doing a toy review, very few YouTubers I will watch that puts their face in the toy review.
Yeah.
To me, it's like, I didn't come here to see your face. I came here to see the toy.
Yeah.
I know you're trying to be a YouTube superstar, but no, I don't care about that. I want to see the toy.
Yeah, because a lot of people, they'll post themselves holding the figure as a thumbnail.
Which worked. I understand why they're doing that too, though. It's part of YouTube algorithm. It's in throughout the videos what I don't like. It's like, instead of a close up of the toy, they're holding the toy. It's like, and you see them. It's like, it does this, this, and this.
Yeah. Alpha says that personal reaction makes a difference.
Yeah. It's like when I watch Cletus McFarlane, like big YouTuber. He's got like 5 million subscribers type thing. It's automotive channel, and all his thumbnails have him on it or people on that work for him. I know some YouTubers too will change, especially if they change their thumbnail within hours of uploading the video. There's a lot of them doing that lately. They'll upload the video and they'll have one thumbnail. Give it a few hours, it'll have a different thumbnail. The only thing I was talking to someone else about it, possibly like get tricky into watching it again. Like this is another video.
Wow. Fishing for clicks, eh?
I guess that's what it is. Just can't really, unless that helps the algorithm. If you have, I'm not sure. I think it's part of it's too many people doing it to be like a thought about indecisiveness. I think it's something to do with the algorithm or like trick clicks.
Yeah. Well, it makes you second guess. Did I watch that review yet, or did I watch? You know what I mean? It's like I don't recognize, because the first time when you see the thumbnail, you're like, oh, okay, I'm gonna click on that. But if you see a different thumbnail, you're like, wait a minute, did I watch that video yet? So you're gonna click it again.
I've learned that your videos will get more views if you upload them 48 hours ahead of time. Oh, good information, Alfredo. I'll give it a shot. I'm glad I never got around to doing the Solarian video yet, because this new head is going to look so much better.
Yeah, but see, nobody would fault you if you were to do it and then you did another updated one with a new head. Like, I mean, it's different.
Well, I did it with Bruton, so.
Yeah, well, nobody's gonna look at you and say, "Oh, what are you fishing for views?" No, a lot of people like to be updated with that. You know, like people who see it before.
Well,
Yeah.
one, too, though, I wasn't super happy with that head
Yeah.
I was using before. I love this one because it looks more regal. That looks like a regal head sculpt.
Yeah. Yeah, something I want to say. It's just clickbait for more views when they do the thumbnail thing.
Yeah, it looks badass.
That's gonna look really good.
It looks like a commanding presence now. This one looks more like a thug duck head. You know what I mean?
It's a good head to use for a custom, but yeah, I know what you're saying.
Yeah, it's
This guy
really
looks,
good.
This guy
I
looks
like
like
the black shadow up on it and everything, and
yeah.
it just
This new sculpt looks like a dictator, or like a what do you call it? Something like a dictator. You know what I mean? Like
it looks like
Dr.
it looks like
Doom character.
a ruler, like a
Yeah, a ruler, a dictator. Yeah, like I mean, because the character is sort of like a Dr. Doom character, right?
Yep.
Something was how to gain views. Include a hot girl on the thumbnail with title. I quit. But explain you quit painting for the day.
Yeah. Well, I'm done painting for the day. This is the first one of these heads I printed. That's just too small. Which would actually make a good Sean Connery head, though.
Put it on that suited body. Oh yeah.
A little bit too big for this suited body, but close. But just a little bit too small for what I was wanting to use it for.
Isn't the Nick Fury suited body a bit bigger?
Probably work better on a Happy Hogan body. The size this head is. Alrighty, I think that's time to wrap it up. We're way past. We're 3.5 hours. We got the toy chat tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Eastern. I think we'll have a geek chat this week too. Oh, on August 9th, it's going to be our next comics review. We're going to be talking about Hulk Future Imperfect. If you want to talk Hulk with us. But everybody in the chat, thank you again for coming out and hanging out with us tonight. And we'll catch you later. Maybe next time we'll get like a more attractive person in the thumbnail.
Yeah, I'll make myself up pretty. Don't worry about it.
All right, guys. You have a good night, and we'll catch you later.
Take care, guys.